6:22 on this Tuesday morning. Well, a few feathers were ruffled when the province let Albertans know that post-secondary institutions would be facing some cuts, estimated to the tune of $38 million. Blue Knox, a student at the University of Alberta, Michael Fair, former city councillor. Of course, seems like you got your hands in a little bit of everything these days, Michael.
We try not to.
That's right. Well, this is the Stand Up for Edmonton that we're talking about, a conference coming up on this Saturday. Blue, why is it such a big deal? It seems like an obvious question, but why is it a big deal for these cuts to be hitting post-secondary institutions?
Well, everybody's eyes are on the U of A right now, so it's really important that we stand up, we meet the challenge, and we really showcase the U of A's strengths and come together as a community and really build those relationships between Edmontonians and between the university, between our professionals, between our students. And so this conference is a way of really bringing us together during these during the hard times with the cuts.
Michael, we're seeing cuts all over the place. Why did this one resonate with you?
Well, I think that for two reasons. One is the impact that it has on students, and also the city, of course, has a huge benefit between the city and the university, and I think that's extremely important. I think the other is it's also an opportunity in some ways to kind of think about, you know, what is the relationship, how could it be different and better, and why is it so beneficial, and how might we build on that as a city and as a university.
The cuts were certainly front and center when Mayor Stephen Mandel addressed the city at his most recent State of the City address. Here's a portion of what he had to say.
Edmonton's post-secondary institutions have the potential to be among the best in the world. I challenge our provincial leaders to set expectations for higher education based on excellence, not to shackle the creativity of our brightest people.
We are working with what we have, feds are working with what we have, our non-profit sector is working with what they have, municipalities will also have to work with what they have.
Blue, give us an understanding of what cuts like this mean to a post-secondary institution, or more specifically to the potential university experience of a student like yourself.
Absolutely. Well, it affects every area of studying. It affects everything from graduates to undergraduates, people coming in, the access to the programs that they have, the professors that are available, and how strapped those professors are for resources, so what they have to work with. So right now, when things are really hard for the university and for students, we really need to step up to the plate and work together instead of work against one another.
Michael, I know that you certainly have experience when it comes to budgets and budgets in times of prosperity as well as in challenging times. Some people are going to look at this and say, hey, listen, tough times call for tough measures.
Yeah. Well, I think certainly that is what is occurring. I think what it also says is that that there may be some opportunity to look how you can rebuild that budget, and how you can do that by talking with, in this case, between the city and the university, and between students and those who aren't students, kind of thing, and see what else can be done to both support the university, but also to look at the opportunities between the city and the university, so that both entities, in this case, feel stronger and better and move forward and say, you know, maybe we need a little more money, and you should give us a little bit more money to those who provide money.
Now, I know when everybody gets together on June 22nd, on this Saturday at the Stanley Milner Library, we should mention that it's free, but you do need tickets. All the information on our website. It's not just negative. It's not just government bashing, is it?
No, it's quite the opposite. In fact, what we want this to be is constructive. We want this to be a forum where professionals and students and teachers, every area in our every area of our community can come together and talk about constructive ways to move forward together.
Right, and I'm really part of a panel that is looking at what else can the city and the university do together, how we look at the future a bit. And I think that's a very positive way to deal with things. And I think that there will be a number of ideas that will come not only from that panel, but from everybody that's there during the day. Because there's room for lots of things that I think could be very positive, and strengthen both parties, and be a good thing for the city overall and the university.
Really, the objective for this forum or this conference is for everybody to go back at the end of the day with ideas from people who have expertise very different from their own and have different perspectives on what these cuts mean and what the university and what the community can do to come together.
And it wouldn't be the first time that dollars have been found in a budget to reverse initial cuts, right? Stand Up for Edmonton, the U of A's place in Edmonton, goes this Saturday, as mentioned, at the Stanley Milner Library. All of the details under the Inside BT link at breakfasttelevision.ca. Michael, Blue, thank you for being here with us today. Courtney, Michelle, and Carla set to go with news, traffic, and weather right after this quick break.